Welcome back. Welcome to another exciting lesson of ELD. Woohoo! Here we go. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. Oh, and before I forget, I'm going to put down my pen. And every time I put down my pen, the adults can press pause, or if you're by yourself doing this at your house, you can press pause and you can go ahead and do whatever I instruct you to do. Maybe share some ideas, write something down, anything you want to do. So every time I put my pen down, that means you pause and you unpause whenever you're ready. All right. So that way these lessons won't take too long. All right. Look here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have written down. It says, tell us what you see in the picture. Tell us what you see in the picture. Draw and label. So what do you see? I'm going to draw some eyes here. What do you see in the picture? What do you see in the picture? Draw and label. And label is a fancy way of saying write. Right. Okay. So go ahead and out loud raise your hand or raise your Zoom hand or your in-classroom hand and tell me something with as much description as possible, something you see in the picture. Great, great, great. I heard all kinds of things. I heard a gray horse and some grass and some hay and some trees and a brown horse as well, brown pony. So here, what I want you to do is draw and label. So I'm not going to draw a horse. Actually, I do have a horse here. I tried to practice, but it wasn't that great. Here's my horse. Here's my horse. If you love it, give me a thumbs up. All right. Um, Go ahead and draw what you see in the picture. I'll show you the picture. Good. So you should have some drawings on here. You should have some drawings on here. So for example, maybe you drew a tree. Mine looks more like a Christmas tree, but maybe you drew a tree. So you would go ahead and draw a tree and you would label it tree. And I'm not going to draw a whole horse. Here's my horse on another paper. It's a little too big because it takes me a while. But what if I draw a horse, pretend that this is a horse? Okay, should I draw one? Let's say, okay, I'll try to draw a horse. I am not the greatest horse drawer. So let's say this is my horse. So I would go ahead and label it horse. Okay, horse. So go ahead and draw and label, draw everything you see here. I'll give you a couple more seconds if you need them. Great job. Okay, so here you've drawn and label. As we go down, you're going to see here in this picture, you're going to see it looks like grass, but it's kind of dried out. It's like the sun has been shining on this grass for a long time. And horses and ponies love to eat this. Do you know what this is called? Do you know what this is called? Raise your hand if you have a guess. Okay, I don't know if I heard it or not, but this is called hay. Repeat after me, hay. Don't be confused with this word. Hey, what's up? How are you? Hey, my friend. That's a different kind of hay. This hay is grass that has been dried and that's used for food. Read that with me, please. Grass that has been dried and that's used for food. One more time, read it with me. Grass that has been dried and that's used for food. So here you have hay, and the horses and ponies eat the hay. You don't have to write that down. I just wanted you to know what hay was. Let's keep going. I do want you to write this down. Can we go ahead together? And underneath your picture or on the other side or on a new piece of paper, I want you to go ahead and make this little tree. I want you to go ahead and make a rectangle and another rectangle. Just don't worry about the words yet. Just make the rectangles. Just go ahead and make the rectangles. And I'm going to go ahead and make a little V here. Go ahead, finish that up. Good. Okay, so here are some vocabulary words that I want you to know. You don't have to memorize them for forever. I just want you to hear them. So in the future, if you hear them, you might think, oh, I think this has something to do with horses. I've heard this word before. So the first word is mare, M-A-R-E, M-A-R-E. And what is, and I do want you to write this, M-A-R-E. And what is a mare? A mare is a female or a girl horse. A female or a girl horse. Okay. And here, the other word is stallion. Can you say that? Stallion. Repeat after me again. Stallion. Good. Stallion is S-T-A-L-L-I-O-N, stallion. And if a mare is a female horse, a stallion is a male or a boy horse. A male horse is a stallion. Stallion. Okay, go ahead. And here on the bottom, we have the word foal. Can you repeat after me? Foal. Foal. And it's F-O-A-L, foal. And a foal is a, who can guess? Who can guess? Let's see if you can guess. Pause. I think some of you guessed it right. A foal is a baby horse. A baby horse, a young horse is a foal, foal, foal. Now don't confuse a foal with a pony. A pony is a little horse. It's a little horse, but not a baby horse, all right? So I want you to make sure you finish this little chart. You don't have to write this up here, but you should have your drawings with the labels, and you should have this information, okay? Including female horse, male horse, baby horse. Excellent, excellent. So here, let me see, it says, it's grassy, it says here, it's grassy and hilly here. Oh yes, we definitely see the hills. Here are the hills, and here's the grass. Excellent. And we see the horses just eating the grass, and they just seem to be enjoying life. They definitely seem to be enjoying life. So we're going to read a paragraph, and it's about this picture. The paragraph is about this picture. And I'm going to start with the directions. Okay, so it says, read the above paragraph. Find the second sentence. There are two mistakes or errors or whoopsie, two mistakes. Rewrite that sentence correctly. So let's read the directions one more time. Read the above paragraph, so above, on top of. Find the second sentence. There are two mistakes. Rewrite that sentence correctly. All right, so let's take a look at this paragraph, okay? We see the word mare. Remember, that's the girl horse. And foal, that's the baby horse, right? So I'm going to read this once. You read with your eyes and listen, okay? A gray mare and a brown foal eat hay on a beautiful day. They eats a lot as a strong winds blow. After they eat, they rest under a tree. Both the mom and the baby are happy. I'm going to read it again. A gray mare and a brown foal eat hay on a beautiful day. They eat a lot as a strong winds blow. After they eat, they rest under a tree. Both the mom and the baby are happy. Well, first the directions say to find the second sentence. So let's see all of our sentences. We know it's a new sentence because we see a capital, a big letter, and a period. So this would be sentence number 1, our first sentence. We see a capital and a period. So that would be sentence number 2, our second sentence. Capital and a period. That's sentence number 3, our third sentence. And a capital and a period, sentence number 4, right? So here's our first sentence, our second sentence, our third sentence, our fourth sentence. So here, you don't have to write this, but there are 4 sentences in this paragraph. There are 4 sentences in this paragraph. So it says find the second sentence. So here's the end of the first. So this would be the second sentence. And the instructions say that there are 2 mistakes. 2 things don't sound well. So you are going to rewrite this sentence correctly. I'm going to read it one more time before I ask you to rewrite it. They eats a lot as a strong winds blow. On your paper, you don't have to write the whole thing. You just have to write this sentence and change what needs to be changed. Okay? And if you don't know the answer, just copy the sentence and you could change it with me when we're done. Okay, you should be done writing it. Now I'm going to go ahead and pause again, and you could share or raise your hand if you know what's wrong with the sentence. Good. I see Zoom hands, excellent. Some of you are live and in person. Good. Make sure you're listening to your teacher who's doing a great job. Okay. Yes, they eats a lot. It shouldn't be they eats. It should be they eat. They eat. Because they is plural, so the verb needs to be singular. Okay. They eat. They eat a lot as a strong winds blow. As a strong. That means there's only one wind, not lots of winds. As a strong wind blows. Or you could say as strong winds blow, but you would take away the So let's reread this sentence. They eat a lot as a strong wind blows. As a strong wind blows. Sorry, my mistake there. They eat a lot as a strong wind blows, or they eat a lot as strong winds blow. Either of those would be fine. So now we're going to reread this 3 times. The first time, we're going to all read it together. You're going to read with me. The second time, you're going to read it out loud by yourself, out loud on your own without me reading. The third time, you're going to read it in your head as you follow along with your eyes. Okay, so don't worry, I'll remind you. First time with me, please. Go. A gray mare and a brown foal eat hay on a beautiful day. They eat a lot as a strong wind blows. After they eat, they rest under a tree. Both the mom and the baby are happy. Second time, you're going to read it out loud without me, and go. Excellent. And I loved hearing how at the period you paused, you stopped for a second. Otherwise, it sounds really funny, right? A gray mare and a brown foal eat hay on a beautiful day. They eat a lot. No. That sounds terrible. Every time there's a period, there should be a pause. Last time, you're going to read it with your eyes, read it in your head in silence. Go. Excellent. So you should turn in your picture with the labels. You should turn in the different vocabulary words for different types of horses. And you should also turn in this sentence, the sentence number 2, written correctly. So if you haven't done that, let me pause right now. You could pause there. Perfect. So you're going to turn in the sentence here, the drawn label, and the vocabulary chart. Thank you. It's been fantastic. See you next time. Bye-bye.